Good morning, everybody. I am Jagannath Ponda, lecturer in political science, Hilltop Degree College, Mohana, Gajapati. I present my second video on CBCS Semester 2, Paper 3. Paper content is political theory, concept and debate. In previous video, I presented about what is freedom, what is negative, positive freedom, what are the difference between positive and negative freedom. In this video, I am going to present what is liberty, what are the various kinds of liberty, and what are the safeguards for liberty. Liberty or freedom is one of the most important basic principles of political theory. It is the essential condition for the enjoyment of individuals' rights. Liberty is the positive condition for enjoyment of rights, which is not the absence of restraint, just as beauty is not the absence of ugliness. The classical or traditional exponent of liberty support for negative condition of liberty, while modern writers and socialists support it is a positive concept. Liberty being interchangeably used with freedom. Hayek, in his book, The Constitution of Liberty, regards liberty and freedom as giving the same meaning. Now, we shall discuss about meaning of liberty and what is liberty. The word liberty has been derived from Latin word liber, which means free. In this sense, liberty means freedom from restraint and freedom to act as one likes or wills. However, in a civil society, such type of liberty is to be considered as negative and harmful. Liberty means freedom of individual to do or act what one desires with some reasonable and rational restraint without harming enjoyment of freedom of others. Liberty signifies inner autonomy, ability to act in accordance with the dictate of one's reason. In short, it is the ability to act in accordance with the universal value. Now, we shall discuss some of the definition of liberty. So, now we shall discuss some of the definition of liberty or freedom from point of view both negative and positive dimension of liberty as follows. So, now we quote the definition of Thomas Hobbes. According to Thomas Hobbes, a great English political philosopher who writes in his Leviathan, liberty or freedom signifies the absence of opposition. By opposition, I mean external impediment of motion. Another definition that is presented by T.H. Green, an English political philosopher, liberty is not a mere absence of restraint, it is the positive power of doing or enjoying things worth doing and worth enjoying. According to G.D.H. Cole, liberty is the freedom of individual to express without external hindrance and his personality. According to Professor Shelley, liberty is the opposite over government. According to McCain, he is also political theorist. Freedom is not the absence of all restraint, but rather the substitution of a rational one for irrational. According to Harold J. Lasky, a renowned British political philosopher, liberty is the existence of those conditions of social life without which no one can in general be at his best self. Liberty is the eager maintenance of that atmosphere in which men have the opportunity to be their best selves. Now we shall discuss about some of the features or characteristics of or nature of liberty. So, following is some of the features of liberty. First, liberty does not mean the absence of all restraint. Secondly, liberty admits the presence of rational restraint and the absence of irrational restraint. Third, liberty postulates an existence of such conditions as can enable the individual to enjoy their rights and develop their personality. Fourthly, liberty is not a license to do anything or anything, and it means the freedom to do only those things which are considered worth doing or worth enjoying. Fifthly, liberty is possible only in civil society and not in a state of nature or jungle state. Sixthly, liberty or freedom is for all. Now we shall discuss about types or kinds of liberty. So there are different kinds or types of liberty which we shall discuss as follows. Okay. First is the natural liberty. In ancient time, the concept of natural liberty has been very popular. Natural liberty means the enjoyment of unrestrained natural freedom or liberty in the state of nature. It is justified on the ground that since man is born free, he is to enjoy absolute freedom as he wills. The social contractualists like Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau were exponents of the cause of natural liberty. Rousseau became famous for his work, Man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains. It is popularly believed that man has inherited the right of liberty from nature. John Locke, an English political philosopher, viewed the natural liberty as the most major natural rights of the people and held that social contract was signed to protect natural liberty. The second type of liberty is the civil liberty. According to Ernest Barker, a reputed British political philosopher, civil liberty means the liberty of man in the capacity of an individual in the civil society. The liberty which each individual enjoys as a member of society is called civil liberty. It is the equally available to all individuals. All enjoy equal freedom or rights in the society. Civil liberty is not unrestrained liberty, it is enjoyed only under some restriction, that is, rules or laws imposed by the state and society. Civil liberty is very opposite of natural liberty, whereas natural liberty denounces the presence of restraint of any kind. Civil liberty accepts the presence of some rational restraint imposed by the state and society. Then third type of liberty is political liberty. The adequate opportunity for using political rights by the individuals are defined as political liberty. Political liberty involves the freedom to exercise the right to vote, right to contest in election, right to hold public office, right to criticize or oppose the policies of government, right to form political parties, interest groups, pressure groups, and right to change the government through constitutional means. As Ernest Barker, the renowned British political scientist, points out in the principles of social political theory, the political liberty postulates the positive right of the people to be represented in decision-making bodies and to influence their decision by freely articulating their view. According to Sartori, political freedom is the protection against arbitrary and absolute power. Lasky observed, political liberty means the power to be active in affairs of the state. Fourth one is the individual or personal liberty. Individual liberty means the freedom to pursue one's desire and interest as a person, but which do not clash with the interest of the desire of others. The freedom of speech and expression, freedom of residence, freedom of movement, freedom of conscience, freedom of taste and pursuits, freedom to choose any profession or trade or occupation, the freedom to enjoy fruits of one's labor, and the right to personal property, the freedom to profess or not profess any religion. All these freedoms are to be exercised in a way as does not hinder in the equal freedom of others as well as do not violate the public order, health and morality. Fifth one, the economic liberty. Economic liberty belongs to man in his capacity as a worker, whether with hand or brain, engaged in some meaning gainful occupation or service. Lasky defines economic liberty as freedom from wants of tomorrow and availability of adequate opportunity for earning the livelihood. It stands for freedom from poverty, unemployment, and ability to enjoy at least three basic minimum needs: food, clothing, shelter. Lawski writes, economic liberty means security of opportunity and opportunity to find reasonable significance in the earning one's daily bread. Then sixth one, the national liberty. National liberty is another name of independence of the nation. Every state or nation is sovereign in its own sphere, and as a member of the international community, it includes to have a constitution of their own, to freely organize their own government, freely adopt their policies and programs, to pursue independence in relations with all countries of the world, and freedom from external control. That is the national liberty. Seventh types of liberty is the legal liberty. Law is the guarantee as well the negation of liberty. The individual is free to do what law permits him to do or in doing what the law permits him to do if he is free from pressure of course sanction. Then next type of liberty is religious liberty. It means the freedom to profess or not to profess any religion. It means the freedom of faith and worship and non-intervention of a state in religion affairs of the people. It also means equal status of all religion to freely carry out their activities in society. Secularism stands such a religious freedom. The next type of liberty is moral liberty. It means the freedom to act according to one's conscience. It stands for the liberty to work for securing moral self-perfection, and freedom to pursue moral value is the moral freedom. Now we shall discuss about some essential safeguards of liberty. The concept of liberty or freedom is one of the important political philosophy. It is a universal principle which also valued universally. Hence, it is safeguarded against its violation. The following are some of the essential safeguards of liberty. First, eternal vigilance, commitment of the people to defend their liberty and their full alternates against any encroachment of their liberty is the first most important safeguard of liberty. Internal vigilance is the price of liberty. Secondly, equal rights to all. For safeguarding liberty, it is essential that there should be no class or privileged person in society. Liberty can exist only when equal rights are granted and guaranteed to all the people without any discrimination. Grant of special privileges and rights to any class is always against the spirit of liberty. Thirdly, the establishment of democratic system. Establishment of democratic system is another essential safeguard of liberty. Both liberty and democracy are supplementary to each other. We cannot conceive of a democracy without presence of civil, economic, political, and individual liberty. Likewise, in the absence of the right to freedom, there can be no real democracy. Fourthly, fair governmental action. For safeguarding liberty, it is essential that the government should exercise unbiased and impartial control over every section of society. It must act as a responsible, transparent, and accountable government. Fifthly, protection of rights of the people. One key method of safeguarding liberty is to incorporate a charter of fundamental rights and freedom in the constitution of the state. Along with it, judicial protection should be given to the rights. Sixthly, independence of judiciary. Judiciary should be assigned the responsibility to protect all rights and freedom of the people. For discharging such important function, the judiciary must be made independent from control of executive and judiciary and peacefully empowered. Eighthly, decentralization of power. For safeguarding liberty against a possible dictatorship or authoritarianism, it is essential that decentralization of power should be effected. The power of the government, particularly its executive branch, should be distributed among the number of organizations, and these should be located at all three levels like local, provincial, regional or national. Then ninthly, rule of law. All the people should under same law bound by same type of obligation, and no one should be above law. Tenthly, economic equality. Equitable and fair distribution of income, wealth, resources, adequate opportunity for livelihood are essential safeguard liberty. Without economic equality, there can be no real enjoyment of liberty. So, this is about what is liberty, what are the various types of liberty, and safeguards of liberty or freedom. So, in next video, I am going to present the last part of the Unit 1, Paper 3, Semester 2 of UG CBCS syllabus in next video. So, those who interested in this lesson, I inform them to like, subscribe, share and download the video and lesson and study at home and secure good mark in the forthcoming examinations. Thank you all.